Well, hello everybody and welcome along to the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour 4-star event number 9, and we're in the beautiful city of Tokyo. Yeah, welcome along to the capital of Japan. There is the Rainbow Bridge looking across Tokyo Bay towards downtown Tokyo, and as we pan back we see the beach volleyball stadium here in Shiokaze Park, and this will be the venue in 363 days time for the beach volleyball at the 2020 Olympic Games. Men's semi-final number 1 coming up, and what a game it promises to be as Mål and Sørum take on Brouwer and Musen, the world number 1 side from Norway, taking on a Dutch side that are ranked 6th in the world. And these two know each other extremely well and contested the final of Gustav just a couple of weeks ago, with Mål and Sørum coming out on top. The weather condition, well, 29 degrees centigrade, very humid, and the breeze is really very strong out there, and it's gusting as well. So it's going to be very tricky conditions, but that's the view. What a spectacular view it is looking up back towards Tokyo. Come 2020, the likes of triathlon, marathon, swimming and gymnastics, as well as beach volleyball, will take place in this area of Tokyo at Odaiba. And it promises to be a brilliant spectacle. The stadium you see now will be far bigger come Olympic time. This just a test event to make sure the nuts and bolts behind the scene is working well. But what a match we have to kick off our coverage of the Tokyo 4-star. On paper, this is a mouthwater. Let's hope it delivers on the sand when these 4 get to work. The court crew doing their business, but it will be the 3rd time these two have met this season, and the Norwegians, Mål and Sørum, have taken both of the previous 2, but prior to this season it is the Dutch that have prevailed, having won 4 out of 5. So let's have the referees, and it's Juan Carlos Saavedra from Colombia. He's standing tall on the far side, and down on the floor is Charalampos Papadopoulos from Greece. So those are the officials. Let's meet the players. Brouwer on the left of screen, wearing the cap with the white front. Musen to the right-hand side. Here they come now.
Presenting the players.
On the left there with the white fronted cap.
Team Norway.
Sørum. Mål wearing 1, and he'll be introduced first. Anders Mål, 22 years of age, 6'7" or 2 meters in height. And his teammate and compatriot, a year older, 23 years of age, and slightly shorter, 8 centimeters shorter or 3 inches, depending on what is your preferred measurement height. Now let's introduce you to the Dutch. So wearing number 1, Alexander Brouwer, 29 years of age, 198 or 6'6". His partner Musen, a couple of years older, 31 years of age, and slightly taller as well, 6'9", 2 meters, 7 centimeters. So he has 7 centimeters on Mål. It'll be interesting to see how that pans out. But as I say, two sides that know each other very well, not only because they play each other, it seems, fairly regularly on the FIVB World Tour, but also training together as well. So here we go then, the first of the men's semi-finals about to get underway, and it's going to be Norway and Sørum who will get us underway in this opening set. And he floats the serve into Musen. Musen goes cross-court. Sørum picks it up, but can't control the power. It is the Dutch that draw first blood. Brouwer. He will go down the middle, but it's long. Service error gives Norway their first point. So Mol. Brouwer the recipient. And the big block. Oh, it's a monster block from Mol. Right into the centre of his span, and he blocks it back down onto the sand. This time they go to Musen. Musen goes cross court to take a touch off the block. Away. So I couldn't control it. Another service error, so the Dutch yet to find a serve. Sørum will serve, again down the middle, but to Musen. Musen rolls down the line, easily picked up by Song, up on the 2-ball from Mol. But the Dutch were wary of it, and Musen pounces.
3-3, we're gonna tie.
Brouwer, picked up by Mol. And Mol, shaped to go right. You could see Brouwer moving to his left, and he just went back the other way. 4-3 Norway, real power on that spike. Mol. Then they go to Musen. Musen drills it into unguarded sand. Look how high he gets above the net. Almost his shoulders and head above the level of the net. Allows him to get such an angle on the attack. Another block, so the blockers are doing really well in the opening exchanges. Look how far over the net he gets. Sørum can only watch it drop back at his feet. Musen into Sørum. Good power for Sørum. Unable to control it was Brouwer, who was frustrated with himself, but Sørum getting good power. Now he's at the service line. Change attack going to Brouwer. Last couple of serves have gone to Musen. With no change in result for the Netherlands.
6-5 Norway.
Blocking just extraordinary from both sides. There's no way through it for Brouwer as he winds up. It's just a monster block from Mol, who reaches all the way over the net. 7-5 now for Norway. Brouwer's going to be asked to go again, and it comes off the right hand and Mol onto the antenna.
Point to Netherlands. 7-6 Norway. Starting from Netherlands,
Brouwer taking the pace off that one. Going for placement this time, and it comes off. What a serve. Good gap from Sodom. Picks himself up off the deck to finish down the line. Second side switch. And it is the Norwegians in front, 8-6. Recipient. He's there again. Oh, all over the net. And the Netherlands struggling to find a way past. It doesn't matter if it's Brouwer or Mewson. The result the same. So, the indication of where he wants his teammate to go. Over quickly from Mol, almost catches Brouwer out. Brouwer finishes. So Mewson. A number of service errors from the Dutch. In a game as tight as this, you don't want to be giving too many free points away. Three service errors from the Netherlands. That's the difference between these two. There's another block, but this time Brouwer is there to pick up. Finishes off. This time, a gentle touch. Outsmarting the Dutch defence. As Brouwer came to mid-court, he'd overrun the ball. And the service error. So, final point for the technical timeout. Will it be a 3-point lead or a 1-point lead for the Norwegians? And the answer is a 1-point lead because of another great block at the net by Mewson. And the Norwegians can't get it back. So a fascinating opening exchange between these two. Battle of the Red Bull stable. Four athletes with Red Bull, but it is the Norwegians that just showed the opening exchanges by 1-11-10. They've been in great form recently, 8 wins in their last 12 matches. First played together. The major series in Klagenfurt, July 2016. And almost exclusively together since January 2018. 8 wins, 2 second places, and 1 bronze medal from their 11 visits to Final Fours. This their 12th. They've always medalled. Will they continue that run here? The Dutch, well, they have a fantastic record too as a team. 6 wins, 6 silvers, 5 bronze, 6 fourth places. It's their 24th Final Four. Can they add to their medal tally? course, win this, you're definitely going to add to your medal tally because you'll be playing for gold or silver. There's the finesse from Mol down the line. Again, the deep defense shifting to the right, unable to read the intentions of Norway. Again, yeah, the setting didn't help the Dutch on that occasion. That's a good finish by Mol. I think he saw sort of Musen, move. Brouwer going cross-court into that corner. He sort of move, because from my position, where the shot would go. Another service error. Mol. Double touch from the Netherlands. And that's a rare call. Don't see that too often these days, and enough is enough for the Dutch. Just those errors. The service error, the double touch opens up a 4-point lead. And as we mentioned, fine margins could be the difference. And, what, 4 service errors for the Dutch, 1 for the Norwegians, and then that double touch. Well, that's a difference of 4, and that's the scoreboard right there. So if they can tighten it up. The Dutch will get back into this. There's pressure being applied by the Norwegian blocking.
Back to the game.
Will the timeout just take the momentum away from Norway? So often we see the timeout shift momentum in a game or a set. Let's see what happens now. Mol, another service line. And he'll float one to Brouwer. That's a stoop low to pick it up. He goes cross court, and the power gives them the first point after the timeout. Yeah, nicely done. Just moving the thumb of the last minute to open the hand up and go down the line. Second ball, full stretch. Sodom, he can't keep it in, so a change up from the Netherlands, just disrupting the Norwegian defense and coming up with a point. It's a 3-point game. Brouwer with ball in hand, goes for the power serve. Another service error. Musen off the block. Full gas from Musen. Closes the gap to 3. Full length dive from Brouwer over on the 2 ball, and that's another point for the Netherlands.
Netherlands 15.
So a change of tactic from the Netherlands, going over on second ball. That's wide. Now the run of points, 3 of them, result in Norway calling a timeout, and they'll be hoping that their timeout has a similar effect to the one that the Netherlands called just a moment ago.
Akkurat det vindkast. Ja, men full kontroll. Ja, akkurat det du la litt ekstra.
On the right of screen, picked up a number of awards as we see those runner points for the Netherlands. A number of awards last year. In 2018, he was the FIVB best blocker, most improved player, best offensive player, most outstanding. Sort of was the best defensive player.
Yes.
They took the FIVB Beach Volleyball World Tour by storm. Musen, of course, the world champions from 2013. And Brouw was the best hitter last year, so this contest pits some of the very best athletes against each other here. Off the block of Musen. And Norway are ticking again on the scoreboard. Service error from Sørum. Right back in this, the Dutch. As we get to the business end of set 1. Who can hold their nerve? Who can close it out? Brouw winds up. Mol controls the power well. Then he goes for the finesse touch. And they get the point to Norway. Just here, Brouw read it, but he didn't read the pace of the ball. Couldn't control the dig. Brouw into the block of Mol. What a time to come up with a monster block. He started the set strongly, and Mol's come up with another one here, and it gives Norway 3 set points. And as is fitting, it's another monster block that brings about the first set for Norway. All smiles for Mol as he heads for the bench. He finishes as he started, with the blocking working well. And Mol and Sørum take the first set 21-17. A combination of superb blocking from Mol and just those service errors from the Netherlands. And that double touch, because Musen had some blocks of his own at the start of that first set. Didn't come up with any towards the back end of it. And as so often at this level, it's the fine margins that separate 2 sides. At the moment, it's Norway that are doing the fine margins better. There's some moves in the crowd. Everyone's feeling the music here. We've got some groovers in the crowd. Before we came on air, there was a lot of dancing. She'll thank her mum in later life for that one. So second set underway. Brouwer moves to the far left-hand side for the serve. There's the block, but it's out.
First ball goes to Norway. Norway.
Yeah, nicely done. Little pokey from Mol. The Dutch defence up close. Mol finds the backcourt unguarded. This time, power comes off, and the cut shot drops right on the line. It's worked a couple of times for them, that, when they've taken the power off. Sometimes it's not all about pace and power. Guile can also be the winner. Right idea, execution not quite there from Mol as he went down the line on the cut, but just got it too fine. Another service error. Well, that's well done from Brouwer. The set very close to antenna on the left-hand side. Cross-court was his only real option, but he executed beautifully. Good catch from Brouwer. Chance for the point in transition for the Norwegians. Sørlund doesn't disappoint the Norwegian fans. Great athleticism from Mewson. Once again, the Dutch defence unpicked by the subtle touch of Norway. Certainly more variation coming from the Norwegians. Again, they try and just batter their way through this Mol block, and it just isn't working. When they've taken the power off, they've had success. Maybe they can bring themselves to continue with a little less power. Oh. That's a touch on the net. I thought he'd made the block, actually. And that'd be just the commentator's curse. Take the power off, you might get a point. Well, they do get the point because the block touched the net. But it does prove the point that if they go for less power, they have more chance. There you go, another wonderful second ball cut from Mol. Yeah, he's shaping to go full power down to his left as he's looking. You can just see and the backcourt moving to their right to cover that shot. Missed it.
Norway 7, Netherlands 4, 3 points apart.
Oh, he's got it. Almost impossible, that shot from Mol. Moving backwards, trying to play a reverse hand cross-court shot, and yeah, well, surprisingly it finds the net. Oh, well, the wind gets hold of that and just drops it out on the line. Service ace. for Brouwer. Well, that looked for all the world like it was sailing long, and then it just dipped onto the line. Nicely done.
On play. Change the court.
Yeah, good adaptation from Moore. Didn't have a lot of space to work with, but finds the cross court. The sat quite tight to the net. 8-6, Norway. Again, that looks tight to the net. Ready for that 2-ball. But misses on the cross court.
Points in Norway. Norway 9, Netherlands 6.
This time he gets it. Newson. Cut shot, dropping the right thumb down to the ground. Yep, nicely done. Newson jumping across the net. Clench of the fists as they go through the block. Who's that? Just off the hand, the left hand of Moll. Oh, picks up Sorum. Again, Moll on the 2-ball.
Line play.
A successful ploy for Norway. Going over on the 2-ball. The Netherlands unable to set. It's too flat. A lead of 4 as we approach the technical timeout. Could be as much as 5. Goes all the way across. And it is the Dutch who win the last point before the technical timeout. Brouwer, little clench of the fist. Trailed by 3, having trailed by 1 in the first set. A clean finish to this set. Eradicate the unforced errors. Playing their first set and try and work around the Moll block. Sören will be more than happy with the way things have gone to this point in the contest, but they need to keep it up, keep the intensity up, and try and close this one out in 2. Newson took just 36 minutes to win their quarter-final this morning. Moll, they were taken to 3 sets. Nice power from Sörum. Tri-born Trevor Crabb of the US took the Norwegians to 3 sets. Sörum and Moll were 11-13 down in the 3rd set against the Americans and won it 15-13, a run of 4 points, getting them into these semi-finals. Just off the Dutch block. Cross court from Brouwer. Avoids the Moll block. Wind is really blowing. That's why they're all playing down the left-hand side as I look at it. The Norwegian left, the Dutch right. There was a massive gust right in the middle of that rally. And timeout called. You can just see those banners above the team benches. You see how they're blowing. This wind. It's now or never for Brouwer Musen. Need to find a way back. Ingestad, a couple of weeks ago, they were beaten 17 and 15. There's every chance. Could be a similar scoreline here. The Norwegians just 5 points away from a place in the final. They met in the semi-final of the Vienna Major last August, 21-18, 21-18. Moll and Sörum won that time. The recent big knockout matches have gone the way of Norway. As they serve to Brouwer, ask him to get past that block again. It's over the first time because of the pace. Moll unable to control it. Block. Hands on knees, waiting for his teammate, but pumps up the body language. Brouwer, 12-16. Yeah, nicely done. They make it look so easy. And Sörum changing it up. The Dutch struggling to read what's coming. Moll gets a bit of it, but can't control it. They're hanging on in here, the Dutch. They need a run of points like they had in the first set. Brouwer gets it back. That's it. I thought he'd miss-hit it. Couldn't see that land. Oh, right in the corner. Big shot. Big player. And again there, a prime example of success when it's not full guns blazing from the Netherlands. Just took some of the power off and went for placement, and again they get the reward. That is desperately wild. And it edges Norway to within 2 points. Surely at this stage of the game needs to make his opponents play, given how many service errors they've put down. That's wide. Sometimes when you're involved in the game, you don't see what people on the side necessarily see. You might read it differently.
Come on, come on, come on.
Here we are, 5 match points. So, Mol and Søren with an opportunity now, 5 of them, the first on the Mol serve. And the disappointment as he dumps it into the net. Still have 4 more to come. Søren can finish it off here, but there comes a Musen block to just keep them interested. Match point number 3. A second on the Netherlands serve. Søren again, and this time thumps it down, and there's nothing that Brouwer can do, and it disappears over the stand. And at the 3rd time of asking, Mol and Søren book their place in the final. 21-17, 21-17 the final score. In just over 35 minutes time. A comprehensive victory for the world #1 side and #1 seed here in Tokyo. And their fantastic season continues. Disappointment for Bauer and Musen. But Mol and Søren will be back tomorrow for the gold medal match. And hopefully we will hear from them shortly. Wow, Musen have to dust themselves down, pick themselves up and come back for the bronze medal match tomorrow. Let's hear what the winners have to say. Before that, we'll see this final point. Real power thumped in Brouwer. And little clench of the fist. As at the 3rd time of asking, they booked their place in the final. Interesting to see what their take on that one was. But these youngsters are dominating the World Tour right now, and they continue to do so. They've medalled, well, the last time they didn't medal, that's probably the easiest, was back in March in Xiamen, but since then, it's 4 firsts, a second and a third for these two.
Hello, I'm currently here with Anders Mol and Christian Søren from Team Norway, who are currently ranked 1st in FIVB world standings. Now, Anders, since they got you to keep a strong lead during the entire game, talk to us about the momentum and how you're both able to do that so consistently.
No, I don't know. We played really well today. We had a good plan going into this match, and we also played them in Gstaad. So we also know them very well. So we have been playing a lot of games against each other. So we know that they're such a strong team, and we really need to bring our best game to beat them. And today we had a good game, so it feels amazing to be in the final again.
Yes, now this is your 7th time in the finals this year, so this isn't new for you. Talk to us about the game plan going into tomorrow for the gold medal match.
7 times? That's crazy. No, who did we play?
Oh, we don't know. We don't know.
No, they play after us. Okay. It's going to be fun to play another final, and especially here in Tokyo, 1 year before the Olympics. That's special, and you just have to see who's winning the next match and prepare as good as you can.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. You're both on a really good roll, and best of luck tomorrow.
Yeah, they are on a phenomenal roll right now. And well, whoever they play, whether it be Alisson and Alvaro or Alisson Flugen, it'd be hard to bet against.